फ्रेंड्स, आज हम बताएंगे आपको कि कैसे और नोट्स देंगे आज हम आपको इनविजिबल मैन के। तो इस वीडियो को पूरा देखिएगा और मेरी वीडियो को लाइक करना, ठीक है ना। पहला क्वेश्चन है, द stranger's arrival at the inn was an unusual event. Moreover, his behavior was very rude. Why did Mr. Hall put up with the antics of the stranger then? It was February. It was February when the stranger arrived at the Coach and Horses Inn, Iping. What was the time of biting cold? मतलब बहुत ठंड थी उस टाइम पर और विंड भी बहुत तेज चली थी. स्नो. Not many people visited Iping in winters, and hence the inn business must have been low. We have to guess at the time of the year was something unheard of. Mrs. Hall was very happy. Moreover, मतलब लालची थी मिसेस हॉल, तो इसलिए उन्होंने एक स्ट्रेंज मैन को ऐसे रख लिया. काफ़ी डरावना था वो, क्योंकि उसकी पूरे शक्ल पर बैंडेजेस ही बैंडेजेस थी. बहुत डरावना था वो, मगर उसने कोई बार्जने नहीं की कि इतना कम कर दो, इतना कम कर दो. कुछ नहीं बोला उसने. बस उसने उसको 2 गोल्ड के सिक्के दिए, मान गई वो और उसको रख लिया. अब ऐसा गलत है, ये एनालिटिकल क्वेश्चन आ जाता है कि मिस्ट्रेस हॉल ने ऐसा करा, क्या ये सही करा उन्होंने, ऐसे किसी को रख लिया. अब आप लिख देना कि अकॉर्डिंग टू मी ये गलत है, मतलब इंग्लिश में लिखना कि ये अकॉर्डिंग टू मी ये गलत है, क्योंकि ऐसे किसी को बिना पासपोर्ट या फिर किसी आइडेंटिटी के बिना रूम देना एक गलत बात है. होटल वाले कभी ऐसा नहीं करते, ठीक है. देन अब आता है स्ट्रेंज मैन की. ये पूरा क्वेश्चन आपको बताता हूँ कि बहुत सारी ठंड थी, मतलब बहुत ठंड थी वहाँ पर, और वो कभी कभी सारा सामान भी डिस्ट्रॉय कर देता था. सम प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द इन विल बी डिस्ट्रॉयड बाय द इनविजिबल मैन. मिसेस हॉल kept cool because where every time she comforted him for the damage done. Every time he converted her for damage, she told her to build him down. The money kept coming and Mrs. Hall didn't want to be lose the customer. काफ़ी लालची थी मतलब वो. फिर है, describe the appearance of strange when he arrived at the inn. इन पर काफ़ी अजीब तरीके का हुआ कि उन्होंने जो है अब काफ़ी अजीब सा वो काफ़ी रूड था. अब स्ट्रेंजर ब्रह्मण स्टेशन से आया था, एंड अ लार्ज hat that he wore hid every inch of his face except his shinky tip nose. Mrs. Hall gave him a room. When she went there, she noticed that his clothes were still on. He was also wearing big blue spectacles with slide lights and had a bush side whisker over his coat collar that completely hid his cheeks and face. The next time she went into the room, she saw that the stranger had taken off his overcoat and hat. He was holding a handkerchief to his mouth that hid the lower portion of his jaw, and that made his voice muffled. Muffled का मतलब होता है काफ़ी भारी भारी उसकी आवाज़ हो गई थी, ठीक है. But that was a more startling that what his whole face, except his pink nose, was covered with bandages. His hair bent through the bandages and gave him the most horrible look. हॉरिबल लुक ही कहते हैं इसको, ग्रॉस्टिक अपीयरेंस को, ठीक है। देन describe the Teddy Henry's first impression of the invisible man. The invisible man was sleeping. Basically it was not sleeping, he was sitting on a chair. यहाँ पर गलत लिखा हुआ है, ठीक है। तो sitting on a chair. When Mrs. Hall came at 4 p.m. with Teddy Henry, the clock jobber था वो, he woke up with a start. When Teddy entered, he was taken aback by the bandaged appearance of the man. Getting his Mr. Teddy Henry proceeded to work, but he worked as slow as possible. He wanted to know more about the stranger. The stranger kept staring at him, and the silence of the room made Teddy nervous. He tried to start conversation, but the stranger snubbed him. Moreover, the stranger told him that he was wasting time and he could concentrate on his work and leave. Leave. Mr. Stratton was really annoyed at his behavior. He was the first one to spread rumors about the invisible man. He thought that the man was a bandage as he was trying to run away from the police. He told Mr. Hall same thing and asked him to take a note. Then, what a रूमी केस इस्तेमाल किया था हमारे टेडी हेम्फ्री ने। अब कैसे किया था देखते हैं। द अनयूजुअल स्ट्रेंजर वॉज स्टेइंग